Yeah. So now, before we even start the entire process, I've shown you how the mind map should look. But let's talk about the tool, which is Xmind. So to start off, you need to go on your Google Chrome or whichever software you're using, Safari or whatever, and then create your account. So you will type Xmind AI, which is this logo if it is offline, it is this color blue logo if it is online, and you will have to make your account. So either you can continue with Google or you can just make your new account very quickly, and on your Excel sheet we will provide the links of Xmind to you so that it can directly open onto your account. So you will make your account, you will select continue, make your password, and open the mind map link which is given on the Excel sheet on your account. So as I said, this is very dynamic. Somebody else creates it, but you're able to open it on your account. Yes. Now, what will happen is the first thing that you will see is that the mind map is very zoomed in, but that's not what you want to see. So you'll have to go down and select the option of fit map. In that case, you will click on 100% bottom left and click on fit map, right? Here, when you do it, you will be able to see the entire map on your screen. So it will fit the entire map like this. So if it was like zoomed into this area, now it's going to fit it onto your screen. Okay. And that's how you will be able to see the entire map. Now, if I look at this map, the first thing that I get in my head is that this is 1, 2 and 3, which means all these are extra. That's the first thing that's coming into my mind, because I have tailored my mind to think that I need to make sure that there aren't more than 5 to 6 main branches and each of them have only 3 levels. So I will try, is it possible to put all of this somewhere here, or I will consult my design expert to see what best I can do for this particular branch so that this mind map fits into a page on a book. Now if you just think logically, the reason why it cannot fit is because it's too wide, because only one area is occupying this much space. So it's not that it won't fit. I can make it short and make it fit, but I won't be able to see it on a book. I need the student to be able to read without really straining their eye. But because of just this branch, I will not be able to expect the student to see the entire map. So for that reason, this solution is something that's really important. Yeah. Now, okay, in case you want to make suggestions or you're not sure about it, I'm just explaining this feature of duplication. It's not really used a lot of times, but just so that you understand the feature, we've put it in. When you go down and you click on these 3 dots, you will be able to see a duplicate option. And this duplicate option is just so that sometimes you just want to experiment, right? Like as I said, those 4 branches are there. Now I just want to see what best I can do with it. At the same time, I don't want to touch the original map and change a lot of things. I will do it on a duplicate copy. It really helps when you just want to like brainstorm on your own ideas. Yeah. Now, if you do not want a particular content box, which means suppose you don't want this at all, just click on it and click delete. That box will delete. Okay. If the point has to be under another topic, you can drag it and place it wherever you want as a topic or a subtopic. For example, a lot of times our SME tells me that this orthodontic change in tooth probably does not need to be on the right side, it needs to be dragged to the left side. So you just have to hold the key, drag it and drop it to wherever you need. A little bit of practice on this front will be needed for you to know the software better. To add a new topic, okay, a lot of times suppose your content creator has forgotten a particular topic and you as a person revising this particular mind map needs to add a topic, then you will have to click on the central branch. Okay, click on the central branch and then press tab on your keyboard, press tab. Okay, that's going to make a new topic, a new branch come out of the central topic. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now suppose you want to add a new topic below a topic, select the main topic and press enter, which means suppose here, like you want to add a topic just under it, right? So last time we used the key tab, this time we will use the key enter, so that it goes under it, right? So there are only 2 keys that you must remember. One is tab if you want to go ahead. If you want to go below, you should use enter. To make it simple, I'm just going to see this one. Okay, so if I was at the central topic and I wanted to create this branch, I will use tab. From here, if I want to create this branch, I will use tab. Okay, but from here, if I want to create a branch below it, I'm going to use enter. Okay, that's how you're going to use tab and enter key to make the entire mind map. It may or may not be useful for you, but this is important to know because you don't want to be very handicapped and only depend on the content creator for small changes. Okay, now if you want to reset the topic, so we have a lot of options. Okay, once you go to the smiley key on the top right, you will see a smiley key. Next to it there is a little tab and you will see a lot of options. Now these lot of options may include timelines, it may include flowcharts which go from vertically, right? So if you want to change the format of how your map looks, explore this part of it, because according to your subject, this particular section is super important. A lot of times you might want cycles, you want vertical flowcharts, you will get a lot of options right here. You do not have to change your software, and just with one click you will be able to change the format of the mind map. So if I want to take this mind map into a flowchart, I just have to go on the clean next to smiley, try multiple options, and I will be able to see it. Okay, summary. Now this is very important, not exactly very important, but like some people really like to use the summary feature. So if there is point A and point B and you want to talk about how both of these points are common, you will want a summary, right? So this is just an additional feature that you can use. Suppose you want these three functions to have one summary, which means like a curved bracket that you would do on your textbook or on your notebook. Suppose you want that three, you'll have to select these three topics on your mouse and then use the summary feature, right? So there will be a feature for summary and you'll get basically a curved bracket. For reference, okay, very important thing is the reference. Okay, we make sure that the students know which book we have used to make this mind map. So we make sure that we write the textbook name, the author name and the edition. Okay, so suppose a lot of times the older edition has a little bit of more information and you're taking it from there, better to make sure that the edition is correct. 2 to 3 references are ideal. We wouldn't recommend you to just use one reference. Use 2 to 3 references. Use articles if you want to simplify the topic. Articles will actually make it a little more difficult for the student to retain. But I would suggest you can take the article as a reference but simplify the content from the article, because we want to provide a little more than what a normal textbook can provide in terms of like latest advancements or anything like that. Yeah, so the summary of this entire phase 3 is here. I showed you how to add branches, delete branches, move around branches, edit branches and use the summary feature. In case of any issues, please contact Dr. Guneet or me. I would be happy to help. Thank you.